The UN High Commissioner for Human Rights is expected to sign a memorandum of understanding with the Sudanese Foreign Minister to open a UN Human Rights Office in Sudan. For more on this story, VOA U.N. Correspondent Margaret Besheer joins us live from New York. Hello, Margaret. This is a big step forward given the political heat Sudan has experienced lately. Fill us in on this.
Yeah, the signing took place about an hour ago here in New York. The foreign minister, who is a woman, Asma Mohammed Abdallah, she signed the memo of understanding with the High Commissioner for Human Rights, Michelle Bachelet, and they're going to open an office in Khartoum and 4 field offices in Blue Nile, in Kordofan, Southern Kordofan, East Sudan, and Darfur. And they will be working on issues such as combating inequality, legal and institutional reform, transitional justice, these sorts of things. And Michelle Bachelet, the High Commissioner, said that the road ahead for Sudan promises to be full of challenges, but we're ready to assist to ensure that human rights are included in the transition in Sudan. So basically, the UN wants to be sure that they can build on recent gains in Sudan and make them irreversible. They want them to be in place so that there'll be no backsliding on human rights with the new government that's coming in.
Now, Margaret, we also understand that there's big news coming for the support for the G5 Sahel force. What more do you know briefly?
Well, there'll be a high-level meeting on the issue this afternoon here at the United Nations. The French Foreign Minister, the presidents of Mali and Burkina Faso, the UN Secretary General, they're trying to generate more support for this force. It's very important, diplomats say, that the G5 force is a success, because here at the United Nations, they're always talking about African solutions for African problems. And this force is really seen as that the embodiment of that sort of slogan. So it really needs to succeed. They're afraid it could fail. They don't want it to. The UN has 16,000 troops in Mali with MINUSMA. The French have about 4,500 troops supporting them. So they want to just reaffirm international support for this mission. They're worried about Burkina Faso. They're worried about terrorism expanding out of the Sahel region. So there are a lot of concerns, and they want to highlight these issues at this meeting today.
Margaret, thank you so much for your insight on this. We'll touch base tomorrow. VOA correspondent, VOA U.N. correspondent Margaret Besheer there for us in New York.